What's going on, everyone? It's time for another creature feature horror film review. Today, we're going to talk about a film called Bigfoot, The Lost Coast Tapes. It was released sometime in 2023 and was directed by Corey Grant, who did films like Illicit, uh, Angie's Cure, Twisted Date, and Dysfunctional Friends. So, this is a creature feature horror film. It's a found footage mockumentary movie of basically a documentary film crew goes on the search for Bigfoot in some northern states and goes and interviews people, but then comes across this Bigfoot when they least expect it and have to fight for survival. This is one of the more unique found footage films, I think, in it. It's very rare to see a really good Bigfoot movie and stuff like that. Like Exist wasn't bad and stuff like that. And this one sort of falls in the same sort of style in it. The characters are pretty basic in this film. It's not very they're not really fleshed out or anything. It's a basic monster movie story. They save most of it for the end. And that yeah, so it's pretty run-of-the-mill type sort of standard stuff, but it's not as shaky as some of the other found footage films and stuff out there. And that the cinematography is actually pretty good, the music's pretty good, and the acting is actually not too bad, pretty believable for the most part. And yeah, the special effects in it, like the Bigfoot, actually looks pretty damn good in this. And it does have a lot of good suspenseful moments in it. It does build a lot of good tension. And overall, surprisingly, this one was actually better than I was expecting it to be. A lot of people were saying it was pretty bad, but I think it was actually pretty decent for what it was. It's way better than the third Blair Witch movie or any of those type of, or the Gallows or anything like that. It's better than all those. So it was definitely a surprise watching this one. It definitely kept me going and it kept me engaged to continue the story and stuff. It's pretty basic, pretty general, but overall it's still fun, and it has a lot of good creepy moments in it where it almost feels like somewhat of a paranormal type of film. And yeah, the found footage style one, this is actually a pretty surprisingly decent one. So I was pretty impressed with that. So I'm going to give Bigfoot, The Lost Coast Tapes a 3.5 out of 5. They're surprisingly pretty good. So if you want to check it out, it is streaming on Screenbox and Tubi, where you can watch them for free on there. I'll link one of them down below so you can check it out. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. You put the film title in there and some fun fact thing in there as well. Also, my Instagram, my Letterbox is down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on, future comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I combine them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to review the newest one of a franchise I finished a while ago called Alien. We're going to do Alien Romulus in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. And watch out for all those Bigfoot monsters out in the woods, because they're always disrupting us. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.